We all know that changing old habits is easier said than done, and loving hard habits, boy oh boy, that's a whole new challenge on its own. But there are some easy ways to achieve that. Before I start this video, I recommend you watch my last week's video if you already haven't. It's about where cravings come from to begin with. Click on the link in the info card or in the description below to check it out. So how do we enjoy hard habits? Simple answer, by making them more attractive. So how do you do that? You see, you can make hard habits more attractive if you learn to associate them with a positive experience. Sometimes all you need is a slight mindset shift. For instance, we often talk about everything we have to do in a given day. You have to wake up early for work. You have to make another sales call for business. You have to cook dinner for your family. Now imagine changing just one word. You don't have to, you get to. You get to wake up early for work. You get to make another sales call for your business. You get to cook dinner for your family. By simply changing one word, you shift the way you view each event. You transition from seeking these behaviors as burdens and turn them into opportunities. The key point is that both versions of reality are true. You have to do those things, and you also get to do them. We can find evidence for whatever mindset we choose. I once heard a story about a man who uses a wheelchair. When asked if it was difficult being confined, he responded, "I'm not confined to my wheelchair, I'm liberated by it. If it wasn't for my wheelchair, I would be bedbound and never be able to leave my house." This shift in perspective completely transformed how he lived each day. Reframing your habits to highlight their benefits rather than their drawbacks is a fast and lightweight way to reprogram your mind and make a habit seem more attractive. Here are some examples. Exercise. Many people associate exercise with being a challenging task that drains energy and wears you down. You can just as easily view it as a way to develop skills and build you up. Instead of telling yourself, "I need to go to run in the morning," say, "It's time to build endurance and get fast." Finance. Saving money is often associated with sacrifice. However, you can associate it with freedom rather than limitation if you realize one simple truth. Living below your current means increases your future means. The money you save this month increases your purchasing power next month. Meditation. Anyone who has tried meditation for more than 3 seconds knows how frustrating it can be when the next distraction inevitably pops into your mind. You can transform frustration into delight when you realize that each interruption gives you a chance to practice returning to your breath. Distraction is a good thing because you need distractions to practice meditation. Don't use the excuse, "Oh, I can't meditate because I get too distracted." Look at distractions as a positive thing instead. They help you develop the ability to reclaim your focus when you lose it. Pre-game jitters. Many people feel anxious before delivering a big presentation or competing in an important event. They experience quicker breathing, a faster heart rate, heightened arousal. If we interrupt these feelings negatively, then we feel threatened and tense up. If we interrupt these feelings positively, then we can respond with fluidity and grace. It's like when you tell someone you're feeling nervous, they will respond, "Oh, don't worry, you'll be perfectly fine. It's just adrenaline." You then tend to feel a bit better, simply because words hold so much power and are able to change how another human feels. Same way, practice that yourself instead of having someone else do this for you. You can refrain, "Oh, I'm feeling nervous," to "I'm excited and I'm getting an adrenaline rush to help me concentrate." These little mindset shifts aren't magic, but they can help change the feelings you associate with a particular habit or situation. If you want to take it a step further, you can create a motivation ritual. You simply practice associating your habits with something you enjoy. Then you can use that as a cue whenever you need a bit of motivation. For instance, if you always play the same song before having sex, then you'll begin to link the music with the act. Ed Moore, a boxer and writer from Pittsburgh, benefited from a similar strategy without knowing it. "Odd realization," he wrote. "My focus and concentration goes up just by putting my headphones on while writing. I don't even have to play any music." Without realizing it, he was conditioning himself. In the beginning, he put his headphones on, played some music he enjoyed, and did focused work. After doing it 5, 10, 20 times, putting his headphones on became a cue that he automatically associated with increased focus. Athletes use similar strategies to get themselves in the mindset to perform. Book author James Clear writes, "During my baseball career, I developed a specific ritual of stretching and throwing before each game. The whole sequence took about 10 minutes, and I did it the same every single time. While it physically warmed me up to play, more importantly, it put me in the right mental state. I began to associate my pre-game ritual with feeling competitive and focused. Even if I wasn't motivated beforehand, by the time I was done with my ritual, I was in game mode." Something that helped me personally is making a list of my tasks and listening to a lo-fi jazz music playlist. Whenever I start work on my laptop, I make a list of all the things I need to do first. I take good 5 to 10 minutes just thinking of all the pending tasks I have and all the things I need to finish for the week. I put on the lo-fi jazz music and I'm fully focused on my work. I even hate being interrupted whilst I'm in the zone. Funny enough, I'm using this very technique as I'm writing these lines. It just shuts me off from all the distractions and I won't stop until the task at hand is done. Also, ticking things off my to-do list gives me a sense of achievement and mental satisfaction. An extra tip: if you want to increase your focus, it's important to listen to music without lyrics and not too slow music. Lyrics distract the brain and slow music can slow the pace of your work. You can adapt this strategy for nearly any purpose. Say you want to feel happier in general. Find something that makes you truly happy, like petting your dog or taking a bubble bath, and then create a short routine that you perform every time before you do the thing you love. Maybe just take 3 deep breaths and smile. You're trying to set a cue for yourself. For example, take 3 deep breaths, smile, pet the dog, repeat. Eventually, you'll begin to associate this breathe and smile routine with being in a good mood. It becomes a cue that means feeling happy. Once established, you can break it out anytime you need to change your emotional state. Stressed at work? Take 3 deep breaths and smile. Sad about life? Take 3 deep breaths and smile. Once a habit has been built, the cue can prompt a craving, even if it has little to do with the original situation. The key to finding and fixing the causes of your bad habits is to refrain the associations you have about them. It's not easy, but you can reprogram your predictions. You can transform a hard habit into an attractive one. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will be making further self-improvement videos, so subscribe to not miss out. Please like, share and comment if you like my content. Thank you for watching.